Okay, my friends, welcome, 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 welcome. Here we go. Here we go, my friends. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let's queue up. Play Aram. No, not gonna play Aram. Don't care. Don't care. That is not for me. I'm sorry. That's just not for me. I am sorry. Or sorry, not sorry. Just sorry. You know, it's not sorry, not sorry. It's just sorry. Let me enable some stuff. For example, commands, platforms, YouTube, Twitch. Sign in. Boom. Here we go. Let's see. Let me say slap. Yeah. Works. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Monkey, Hemomancer. Both of y'all.
What's going on here?
Both of you. Hello, Alessandro. Of course. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hello, Brax. Hello, Titus. Welcome, my friends. It is 4:30 p.m. for me. It is after the middle of the day. The wife is not home. She's busy with something else. So the house is all to me. I'm digging graves. You know, okay, I'm not digging graves. That's a little bit too, you know. I wonder how YouTube algorithms that are gonna be listening to what I say, how are they gonna try, you know, because when I say I'm digging graves, the algorithm could flag that as, you know, as something. So also using the word on the live, the other one, the real one with 4 letters with the double hockey sticks at the end. You should have banana hat. Like Ooga Booga, do you mean, or what? I guess the cavemen, well, they did eat bananas. Hello, my friends. Hello, hello, hello. And welcome, welcome, welcome. Actually, I do want a little bit of sound. Here, yeah. Okay.
Fear not. I will make use of your corpse.
Hello, Ericsson. Welcome. Welcome, my friend. Hello, hello, hello. Petteri Munakuono. What's up? What's up, my friend? What's up? I'm gonna play some Yorick games, you know, engage with the community a little bit. I actually will have one tiny, what's it called? Like it's not a surprise because it's not really a surprise. It's just there's just gonna be a something after this game maybe that I will show you, and I will ask you to give your super giga honest opinion on it. And it's gonna be kind of like an experiment. I just need to know, I want to know the kind of like the natural click-through rate of 2 thumbnails. And I know I can do it in other websites, but I thought, hey, you know, why not do it in my stream? Because, you know, I might get some valuable information out of that. But I'm gonna do that after this game. Just lost a bunch of games where I won my lane every single time. Yeah, that's League of Legends for you. That's League of Legends for you right there. Hello, Steph. Hello, Velez. Hello, Jerry does it. Hello, Dr. Drops. Ooh la la. Ooh la la indeed. Ooh la la indeed. There is nothing said in the chat. Let's look at these guys. Alistar, Set, Silas, Jinx, Talon. So Silas is the only guy who is AP. And maybe he's even going to be played crit. Am I right? I am. Am I right? I am. By the way, I forgot to add a master icon because I reached master 100 again. But, you know, I almost feel like I failed a little bit when I said that I'm going to do this because I just... That's my place, you know, I go back and forth between it. So, you know, I gotta add another one again and again and again and again. So, you know, anyone to do? Anyone to do? Rank 1 Yorick mid. I'm sorry. It's true. People have been saying that, hey, don't say that. Don't say that. It's because people don't play him. Well, that is only partially true. What if people are afraid? What if they are so pressed down by the anger of the community that they just don't do it? You know? Monkey D Talon. Is that you, Monkey? From the chat. Is that you, Mr. Monkey? I searched it up. It takes approximately 24 hours around Latvia. Is that by feet, by car, by plane, or what? Because if it's by plane, it highly depends on, you know, on the timetables and stuff. Now, Talon is in mid, so, you know, he might cause me some problems. So, you know, let's be careful. Let's be careful. Now, I wouldn't mind actually, I don't want to play against Set. 1, 2, 3. I don't know actually. What do you suggest I build? What do you suggest I build? What do you think about how Yorick looks, especially the arm and the splash screen? Well, he's strong, you know. That's his left arm. That's all I can say. I don't know if you baited that out of me or not, but that's his left arm and he's pretty strong, so, you know. And also, I was talking with my brother today about Yorick's icon, and it is so incredibly uncool, but I love it 100%. That's the best icon in the game, but look at it. Zero coolness. He's like a homeless blind guy. You know, there's nothing for a... Let's say you're a 16-year-old and you want to play something who's cool, you know, who's smashing everything, winning everything. Why would you play this bum? Judging by the icon, right? So that's, you know, that's what it is. That's, I don't know, the icon. I know you asked about the splash screen. I kind of already answered that. But yeah, the icon is horrible, you know. I love it, but that's just me. I feel like it's never, ever, ever gonna attract any new players to the Yorick, you know. Forget about League players, you know, not playing the game. No, forget about young people not joining, young players not joining League. Think about, okay, he's gonna all in me probably. Let's see, am I too far? No. Think about who is gonna join Yorick ranks, you know, who's gonna become a gravedigger. Come on. Now, of course, I don't want them to update this because this is the top G icon, you know. So it's all good, but still. You know, why does he look, he's the only one who looks just incredibly uncool. You know, just incredibly uncool. Okay. Okay, we have a problem in the top lane, it looks like. Not gonna think about it too much, but, you know, here's what it is. Here's what it is. Da-da. Okay, give me this. Interesting that this guy doesn't really want to go back too quickly, it looks like. It is, of course, his plan to do so, but, you know. Good morning, good morning, good morning, my friends. I guess a lot of you in the United States of America are waking up. Ah, got hit by the tower. My boy. Oh. I leveled up, my boy. I leveled up. Wow, he actually did way more than I expected. Way more. Okay. Yeah, he can't go back. He cannot go back. The fat? Okay. What's she doing, boy? How many are gonna try and fail? Well, a lot. I actually need to stay until I get the bramble vest, right? Or do I even need the bramble vest, or is the IBJ a better item? I actually have no idea. I kind of feel like IBJ would be a better choice, you know? Oh, please tell me that Silas is not going to gank immediately here. He could. Let's see. Damn, I have to immediately check around the corner because he could be there. Maybe he can't be there because who knows, right? Oh God! Oh sweet Jesus! How many of these guys are gonna just gank me? You know? Imagine that he lost more health than I did. That's absolutely beautiful, right? That is absolutely beautiful if you think about it. Chain Vest counters this guy big time, I think. I think it counters him big time. It counters him so much that okay, I can even stay like this, you know? Because these guys do so little to me that I kind of don't care. For unfortunately, a kebab place opened up, but right below me, and it's probably against some codes because let's just say my room smells like kebab, and I'm on the 5th floor, you know. So what's up with that? What is up with that, boys? Okay. Should I maybe get the Sunfire Cape? He probably went back, right? There's no way he roams without mana. I'm still gonna do the question mark here, you know? Just to be safe. Is this greedy? This might be greedy. Ooh. Okay. Yeah, I might need, I think Sunfire Cape is better. Just a little bit better than the other choice. I don't know. That armor buy was good against that Alistar gang. Yep. I was drawn to your gears back because of his art and they only break the type of... Yep, yeah, me too. Me too. Me too, my friend. Your videos made me want to test very unusual runes for Yorick. Dark Harvest. What is that? Let's slap this guy just real quick. Just real quick, you know. I've never had so much fun. Today I'm going to test Dark Harvest if and get some... You know, unfortunately it's just nowhere close to the old days. The only time you can do lethality is when you're ahead. Then it kinda maybe makes sense, but that's... Again, it's a fraction of the old days. It's a fraction of the old days. I mean, it is easy, this game. It's just that I do not have any winning lanes. Oh, maybe top, actually. Maybe top, because if she kills him now, maybe that's not luck. Maybe she scaled, you know? Bum, 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 ba-dum. The thing is, they have ventilation. I will definitely bring this up with the guy who's supposed to take care of the building. They have ventilation, but I think the ventilation goes up to the roof. And it's not right next to my window, but it's like I have a window above the roof, if that makes any sense. So that's the problem. And I'm not 100% certain that that's actually the kebab place, but but yeah. Okay. So he's going there almost 100%. Almost 100%. So I'm gonna get this tower if he does. There's no point for me to even place the wall, by the way, against this guy. Let's get down to business. Alistar, okay, okay. Wayne, oh, Dwayne Johnson. What was going on there indeed? This Talon is, let me tell you, I don't want to say he's a joke, like, you know, flame him. But he is. It's kind of like, it's so incredibly easy to play against him with just one item that, you know, what are we doing, guys? What are we doing, guys? It's actually not item. It was one item in the sense of the Chain West. Hey, Silas. What are you doing? Why are you using that, boy? When he used it and then, you know, the chain thing, I knew that he's cooked. I kind of knew that he's cooked. Oh God, sweet Lord. It's fine because I still have the. I would have used the TP anyway. How much armor am I gonna buy? The answer is yes, again. Oh, please. Yes, there we go. Yep. This, you know, the thing is, I forget about these things. And you just remind me of them, and it really brightens my mind, honestly. It really brightens my mind when that happens. The pumped Tommy is so weak this match that I don't even think that I need to think about him as a damage dealer. So there's no reason for me not to buy one more armor item and then just go for Leandries just for good measure, you know? Just for good measure, man. Okay, time for a gank. But he has vision there, guys. He has vision. Why am I exposing myself like that? Oh, there he is. Damn. Okay. There he is. This guy just helping. Okay. Careful, Silas. Okay. Careful, Mr. Silas. What is that? Did she think that there's gonna be some kind of a fight? Like a big fight there, or what? Okay. Now the armor is a little bit too much, you know? 191 is enough. Let's pump the brakes on that, you know? Let's just pump the brakes on that. Oh no, oh no, oh no, 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 no. Don't do that. Okay. Yeah, it's really hard countering these guys' roams, because for me to counter them, I really need to be in the lane absolutely just immediately, you know? So that I can push this so fast that his roam is so little value in case he, you know, fails it. Okay. She sent Rocket to try to hit you. Really? I think you're giving her way too much benefit of the doubt. Really? Was she really doing that? Because that seems, you know, come on. I kind of need to all in this, I feel like. If the ghouls finally, you know... Oh, he's fast clear, damn. I need to all in this because I can't let this set get the tower. Oh, he might get the tower now. Oh lord, he's gonna get the tower. No, he's too lazy. He's just too lazy. This Talon is literally just waiting for someone to pick him out of the crib. Or he's gonna leave the crib, I don't know. Yeah, there he is. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, guys. Were you two here? Together with the tower? I'm sorry. Enough gloating. That's why you play Ignite. It's actually not a raid boss. It's even better, you know. That's it. Talon was forced to leave his home. It's all good. It's all good. I'm sorry, Jinx. You thought it's gonna be 2v2? No way. Okay, he's saving Jinx here. I'm sorry, Jinx. I'm sorry, guys. Tank Yorick is a little bit OP in certain scenarios, you know. Oh god, I didn't see that. Okay. Who's that? That's Set, right? Indeed. Oh, they recall. I hope Morgana saves herself. And there she does. There she does. Was the most logical answer. I think that, well, it may, okay. I'll give you that, of course, but my theory was, I think it was a little bit more logical, which was that she thought that there's going to be some kind of an all-in or something, and that's why she did that. And just like that, we have boots. Boom. That's it. Can't recall, unfortunately. Have you had the chance to see Korean AP Yorick who's in Masters? No, I have not. No, I have not had the chance of, you know, seeing him. Now, question, my friends. All of my items do AP damage. So, am I considered AP? This guy does AP magic, this guy does magic, and this guy's gonna do magic. So, is this considered AP as well? Now, in my book, yes. But on the face of it, you would kind of say, nah, not really. Nah. Right? There is this feeling of, hey, no. Even though technically it's true. Are they really gonna let me eat? Because if I start eating, you know what's gonna happen. You know what's gonna happen if I start eating. I'm gonna get Leandries, and you know, I don't want to fight him way overextended. I'm pretty confident I would win, but I just don't want to fight so far into the enemy zone. You know? Okay. I think he's here. No. Why isn't he there? Is Silas here or something? Bro, there's no damage here. Set. Set. Do you not understand? I'm playing AP Mage. No, I'm playing Bruiser Mage. Oh, that's funny. But I am a little bit fed, so that's also kind of, you know. Are we slapping with lethality 2.0? No. Oh, sweet lord, I trolled this one. Or did I? Or did I, guys? I think I get that as well, yes. Just walked away. Sorry. Second wind diff. Second wind diff. Set, you better leave. You better leave, boy. Set. Who told you you can slap? Who told you you can slap, Mr. Set? I'll tell you what. This is the most, yes, the most satisfying way to play is to farm the most, but with these items you sometimes farm even more, you know. I have almost 10 CS per minute and there's almost, it's almost impossible for them to kill me now. It's just not gonna happen, you know. Oh, what you doing here, boy? Oh, why did I miss it like that? He would probably escape anyway, but still, it's kind of unsatisfying. This satisfying? No. Wife Respecter. I would need... That's... I love that name because when people have these names like Fun Haver, Sex Haver, you know, these names, I find them so delightfully trolly that I think that Wife Respecter or Women Respecter, yeah, there's that nickname too. I think Wife Respecter would be kind of funny. You baited him so hard. I actually didn't bait him, really. I was, for some reason, I was hoping that, I was kind of thinking that I'm not gonna get targeted or something, you know, by the tower. I don't even need to hit the wave to win, to kill this wave. Do you like, you know, that type of a gameplay? I think if they're alone here, I win this one, don't I? Yeah, there we go. She might die to those little nibblers there. I can tank this for days. Guys, I can tank this for days. Okay. I actually disrespected the wife because I released her just now. Oh, almost died. Whew, that was close. Da, 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 da. How's the game dev going? It's going actually very good. After this game, I'm gonna do the thing that I'm, you know, I need, and then I'll tell you about the game. I think I already said that my Steam page got rejected, but that was only because I failed to do the correct short description. It literally said, it said something super simple. I don't remember. It said something like don't look away or something like that. So it wasn't enough. I thought it is a good joke. It's a good, you know, it's a good line because it's intriguing. But they really need that page to be at least a little bit descriptive, you know. MasterCard rejected? No. That's nothing to do. First of all, Steam, I think, has nothing to do with MasterCard. I think that was only on itch.io. So not safe for work rules. No. It's the game is not safe for work. It's all good. No. The Steam page needs to be very good. So you know, if it's rejected. Also, Steam is kind of immune to these not safe for work rules. I don't know, but I kind of have this feeling that it's blown very out of proportion, this fear about the not safe for work being banned. But, you know, who knows? Maybe it's true, I'm just saying. This, are you making incest porn? Come on, my friend. This is going out of hand. This is getting out of hand. I didn't even mention anything about that. That was just because of the description of the page, because the description was way too little. That's why that happened. Okay, so before I show you the little thumbnails, let me tell you something. First of all, okay, let me see if there's a way for me to actually find it. Image. Let's make source visible. No. Image file would be the picture file. So what I want you to do is, of course, you can tell me your opinion on it and etc. etc. But I want you to look at this image. And I want you to just, please, you know, that's my, you know, kind of, I'm just asking you to get some information about how good is the image or not. I still haven't fully 100% decided on the name of the game, but I have two images. And you can, of course, express your opinion, you know, what do you think about the name? But what I ask of you right now is to, when it appears on your screen, just tell me your immediate first reaction. Okay, which one would I click? Just to kind of get the click-through rate, you know, just a little bit of a test. Because I could do it through some kind of ads, but it's weird because, you know, I'm tricking people and stuff. So I'm just going to show it to you right now. And that's it, you know. I'm just going to show it. And please tell me which one, left or right, okay? Left or right. 3, 2, 1. Yeah, it's A/B testing, yes. Okay, 1 to 1. 2 to 2. 3 to 2, 4 to 2, 4 left. So it's more to the left. I need to count this. I wouldn't click at all. They aren't different to me at all. Okay. Let me look at the image real quick. So basically a lot, it's like, it's way more. The left one is way more. Look at the screen might make the user go aha moment. What do you mean? Oh, you mean like when they realize what's in the screen? Okay, that's enough. I'll count those later, and I'm gonna make a number so that I can, you know, use that number later to kind of do my decision. I think the field of view is weird for a thumbnail. They are in the same picture. No, but But the title is different. The title is different. Okay, let me just count these. Let me just count how many was left and how many. FOV is weird. Like FOV, do you think it's too flat? If you know the term. Why the capital S to the screen? Oh, it's basically because that's how you kind of... There's two ways to do. You can capitalize every word, but then you can capitalize the words which are not the small words, you know? Don't look at the screen. You want to. Don't look at the screen would be better. You know, you want to do what you are not. Yeah, you have to look at the screen in this game. I think this is the way you capitalize titles in YouTube usually, you know, I'm not sure. Is Don't Look Away taken? I think Don't Blink or Don't Look Away was taken. I searched for it. There was a game. Let me double check that. Steam Don't Look. Yeah, it's literally there. It's a very small game, kind of unsuccessful, but it's still there. So I wanted to use that too, yeah, but I feel like field of view is making maybe closer camera would flatter. I'm being no. I'm gonna read this. All of this is super valuable. I'm primarily interested in two things. One is just your, you know, opinions, like you're writing right now. But the second is like the immediate reaction. Which one would you click? There's a comment that I didn't understand. I wouldn't click on any of them. They aren't different to me at all. What do you mean? They are. You mean they aren't different? It's basically the image for the store, the game store, and I'm just trying to decide which one is more kind of intriguing or appealing or whatever, you know. If you say you wouldn't click on any, it's fine because most people won't. So you are still streaming the two pictures. I actually did not. So oh, interesting choice. The field of view indeed could be in that way, so that the computer is the only one that is, and that's an interesting thing. I didn't try that. I didn't try that. I meant the text being different doesn't make a difference to me. Nothing is catching my attention right now. Well, you know, yeah, that's the game is the game. You know, it's gonna be about you looking at the computer. And all of the kind of interesting things is going to happen around you, and you're going to have to solve puzzles because you know, all kinds of stuff is going to take your attention away from it. But you know, the title is the title, you know. The left one you like. I'm wondering how many people really know the name. No, it's fine. If you didn't care about it, come on. People are not gonna care about it a lot, you know. So, so you know, I gotta kind of, you know, think, okay, whatever. There's only so much you can obviously do because a game is a game, and you can't. You can't like solve every single problem. You can only try to solve as much as you can. This game did not make itself. Where you're from? I am from Latvia. I just learned English, kind of like where you don't hear. Also, Latvian accent isn't something you hear often, so it just might be Latvian accent, you know. Yeah. I'm gonna go into the comments a little bit more later. 6 left, 4 right for the vote count. Is that really true? That's actually not that bad. I wonder why did those who chose the right one chose the right one? You know, what's up with that? Because the way I'm thinking is this game did not delete itself is obviously more catchy, and it's more like, oh, you know, it's the meme about Epstein. Yeah, I get it. Or maybe some people don't even think about it. They think, oh, you know, what does this mean? Why is it like that? But look at the screen is kind of I don't know. It's more like for people. I'm just a little bit afraid that some people don't know about the. I asked my wife and she said, "Oh, I didn't even know there's a meme that Epstein didn't, you know, unalive himself. I didn't know that even existed." So I was thinking, hey, what if a lot of people just don't know? So I wanted to have like this. I don't know. I like the name. Don't look. No, I like the name. Look at the screen. It's kind of like. Again, I don't know if people like it. I'm just saying that I like it. It's kind of like so straightforward that I was hoping that people will think, oh, interesting, yo. So this is a real game. So, you know, I wonder how you play it, because I could just, you know, I could just look at the screen and win, right? Look at the screen is much more simple to understand and follow. I'm trying to make this situation where if you look at the title, you are intrigued. You think, hey, so is this a real game? And if it's a real game, I really wonder how is it played then? Because it sounds like, you know, I don't think of XP enough in Dale to make that connection immediately. Huh. Okay. We're talking about a picture that I showed. If you rewind like 10 or 5 minutes ago, I showed a picture and I asked which one do you choose. If you had to just click on it without thinking, which one would intrigue you more, you know? Because again, if you start thinking after the fact, like I do right now, then obviously I can think of all kinds of good reasons. Oh, you know, this one's better because of this. This one's better because of this. But obviously, you know, if you do a real A/B test, you're gonna see that there's a difference. And unfortunately, on Steam, there's a huge cost. If you change the title later, I'm not sure how bad exactly it is, but it you know, it could be pretty bad. It could be pretty bad, okay? That's a good idea. There will be all kinds of things in the. Oh, in game there will be all kinds of things that kind of point to it. But right now I'm just trying to figure out which is the correct name, and we talked about. I think you mentioned last time you had this opinion that it should have. The name should be normal, like Prison Guard Simulator or something, and this game did not delete itself should be a subtitle or marketing material or you know, some kind of description or something like that. And I think that's a good idea, but I just feel like what if the first title is so incredibly more appealing to people that it's, you know, it's worth to just have it right up front there, you know. Oh, no, she's gonna attack me, right? Yeah. There it is. It's all good. I needed... You know what's funny? You know what's really good about her going back first? Because I know she's an AP Katarina now. So I can, with my heart, you know, my hands on my heart, I can easily just buy this guy. Because we have Udyr, we have Kale, and let me tell you, I'm going to need that guy. Yeah. And of course I'm gonna do my best to make the picture itself better. Because the comments about the picture's FOV being, you know, this and that, there's good comments. I'll take them into consideration. But right now I'm just thinking about the title. In the picture itself, like the big, like the main selling picture that Steam needs to have, like the I guess this is called the header capsule or something. This horizontal one. This one needs... Okay. I like this. That's interesting. This is a good player, this Varus. I like him. It is gonna have two things I know for a fact. It's gonna have the title in it and the computer screen in it. And that's it. Oh, and one more fun thing about it. Okay, and tell me what do you think when you hear this, because that's something I came up with 2 days ago or something. So imagine just in trailer saying 2 minutes and 53 seconds, that's how long you need to survive. That's it. That's the whole... If you hear that you need to survive in that game for only 2 minutes and 53 seconds, what do you think? Do you think it's... are you intrigued, or you think that, it kind of sucks, you know, so little? What? Prison Guard Simulator, you know why I can't use that 100%? Is because simulator games are simulator games. And people are gonna... people think that... they expect simulator games to be actual simulator games. For example, the pressure washer simulator, you know, the guy changes the washer, the guy changes, you know, all kinds of things. You know, it's a real simulator, but this isn't really a guard simulator. It's more like a, it's more crazy. It's not like you're gonna have some keys and then you're gonna open some gates and stuff. You know, that's just not gonna happen. On a different note, Yunara is mad that Katarina went bot side, but I'm not exactly sure that if I pinged that, but honestly, you know, I should have pinged. Long story short, I should have pinged. Short story long, okay. Short story long. They should know that Katarina roams. It's been known to happen, you know? It's been known to happen. The reason I left Janna is because I can't stop her from catching Janna. There's nothing I can do without mana. And I know it's kind of horrible and bad and whatever, but it's just true. You know, I can't stop that, so it's better for me to just come here. I know it sounds kind of egotistical, but I do try to help my team a lot, you know, when I can. It's just that most of the time, oh Jesus, he's gonna stun me, and now I don't even know. Yeah. It sounds interesting, makes me wonder about how the game works. Survive for X minutes makes me have expectations of survival strategy and suspense. Yeah, and the idea is that you will need to survive for 2 minutes and 53 seconds. And if you don't know why that is, it's fine. It's just a meme about the prison situation. But from the context of a regular person, okay. From the context of a regular, what is she doing? She's pretty tilted, I'm guessing, you know? Yeah, she got slapped away from this lane as well. So 2 minutes and 53 seconds. I thought, okay, you know, that's a meme. I understand that. Yeah, Yunara, she's gonna roam. You know what you say in this case? Stop. Feed, please. That's what you say. Oh god. Oh god. Oh no. He typing and he dies. You didn't see anything, okay? I have been advocating against this a lot, but I just fell into the trap. I'm sorry. Who is fed? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we definitely need some. Definitely need some magic resist. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, because it could be my fault for not pinging, yes, of course, but a lot of the times they go to back to base, and you can never know that if they roamed or not, you know. It's like 80% about vision. I would even say it's 90% about vision and 10% about pinging. You, of course, want to give them the 10%, you know, it's your kind of like, it's your thing. But, you know, again, it's 90% about vision. It's interesting that Thresh just holds this so well while she roams. I got outplayed, I don't know. I kind of got outplayed here. Outroamed. What is she doing here? The game's falling apart. No, it is what it is. Oh. You're not gonna win. You're not gonna win this. You can only, you know, get away in time. Well, with Udyr, yes. Yes. She's mad that I pinged, but come on, I didn't say anything. I was playing the game, I was trying my best. And then I pinged because, you know, I was confused, you know, what's up? What's going on there? What's going on? What's going on here? You know, yeah, I'll take it. You know, it's kind of my fault, but, you know, whatever. Come on. Let's do our best. Let's do our best, guys. No, I can't escape this. This is way too crazy for me. I think I can maybe get this guy. This is way harder than the last game. Maybe the game should be called 2 minutes 53 seconds. What do you think about that? And that's what you do. You need to survive for 2 minutes 53 seconds. Maybe that increases the suspense that you feel. Well done, Mr. Varus. Two minutes 50. I don't know. I think maybe 2 min 53s, something like that, or 2m 53s, something like that. I don't know. Again, yes, let's just say it, you know, yeah, it's my fault. It's just that sometimes it can be a combination of, okay, she outroamed me and I failed, but also when people roam to my lane, I see that as a failure of me, you know, vision and stuff. You know, I'll take the blame. It's all good. Okay. 2 minutes 53 seconds, yeah. Oh. The lack of clarity on how it's written. Oh god, what is that? Why is he so strong? Well, it is because of that. It is because of that, you know, of those items, right? On the bright side, you're winning map. We're not really winning the map, are we? We're winning 1 tower. 2 towers, actually. Finally, she's mad enough to come here, right? The good thing about this is that I might get two waves now because of her. Because I got the cannon wave here, and I will get the other cannon. Let me just very quickly. Battle of wits there. Not battle of wits, but battle of question marks. And again, I do understand, you know, because sometimes people watch my videos and they watch them later or something, or they, I don't know, they don't listen to what I say. It is my fault. It's just that these guys are not being good teammates because, you know, why do you know, they are not trying to win by typing that, I guess is one way of saying that. They want to, I don't know, be right or something? What the Twitch doing? Hey, 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 I need that Q. God. How did he do that? I guess he's fed. I guess he's fed, man. It actually is a good bot play because I think it was totally worth. Look at what he's losing here. That's a big worth. Let's get these guys.
Smash.
Can you make the Yunar more tilted, please? First of all, that's not my goal, okay? I'm just trying to kind of be, I don't know, respond in the same level as her, only a little bit better. To just kind of like take the high road, but not too high, okay? Not too high. Not too high. Oh, God. These guys... I didn't expect this, honestly. I should have probably, but... 2M53S, as it sounds the same. Yeah, but it could actually be a very... harder time looking for it. Yeah, definitely. Harder time looking for it. Definitely. You know, usually when you lose a game like this, usually what your teammates will do... I'm sorry, I have to do this. Usually what they will do, they will search for your win rates and they will see, okay, is he playing mid? Is it working? And their brain will just be absolutely searching for where is the problem. And if you look at my OPGG, you will see a very, very good win rate. I'm not sure what it is exactly, but it's very, very high for the past 20 games. And they just don't have that straw to clutch onto. Because she really wants to say, hey man, stop playing, this is not working. And she doesn't have the proof, so that's why she's... believe me, I've played so much with these guys that I know, you know, how they usually flame. And they would be definitely saying that Yorick mid doesn't work if my win rate was like 50-50 or something. In-game name is Pokrick. Yeah, Pokrick. Nordic and East server. And whenever someone, if you would be in this situation, I highly suggest don't argue with them. Just continue playing the game, try your best, you know, whatever. And just know, Katarina roams. It's the same as Talon. It's the same with Action. It's the same with Twisted Fate. You are not supposed to. You are really not supposed to. Oh. To know every single movement of them. You know, you can do your best. Which again, I didn't. I failed a little bit, but that was such a small fail to not ping the roam. So, you know. It's all good. Oh, we can rush Atacon actually. It can be done. They are okay, Twitch is here. Can't. Oh yeah, the overall win rate and the recent win rate is very high, so they are pretty mad. And you know what's the most infuriating thing for her, for example, is that she wants to say that I'm the problem, but if the win rate is good, it means that she might be the problem, right? And that's kind of infuriating. Again, I'm not saying it is, because stats are stats. They can be not true. But if you're looking for it, you might see, oh, what the F is that? I was kind of coming there, but the fight kind of started early, and now, you know, here's what it is. I would like to help them, actually, you know, don't get me wrong, I want to help the team to get the objectives especially, you know. But it's just that sometimes, you know, you just can't do it. I actually don't know what Twitch did. Yeah. I was coming. Yeah, that's not the right way to say. I actually have to fix that in my vocabulary because I don't. I'm having trouble with that particular sentence. I very often say someone's... I probably should have said going there, right? That's fine. Sorry, Twitch. Sorry, Twitch. Oh, God, I can't even... Oh. Wow. Is she gonna collect everybody? She might. God, I don't know what to do here. I couldn't, you know, I was pressing the auto attack move, so it was, if it was anything, it was just a lack of attack speed there. Oh Lord, we can't do that. What do we have as a healer? Jana. What in the nation shaming is that? Let me tell you, she's not gonna win the 1v1. Okay. Auto attack speed doesn't matter. I mean that, you know, if when she, I think she was close enough for me to start swinging, but she just finished it. She just blinked away so quick that the animation just didn't finish, you know. Okay. I kind of thought that when you get to the level of play of, you know, this, people wouldn't be arguing in the chat. Why are you doing that? If you ever find yourself arguing in the chat, it's a real question. Because, for example, when I say something like Yorick Smash, it's for entertainment. I think it's funny. I think it's kind of, well, yeah, it's 90% it's just funny. But if you're trying to, you know, think, okay, this guy's playing this, that's why I'm skip it up, you know, no one cares. No one cares. Honestly. No one cares. I guess, yes, they do care, you know, because they wouldn't be talking to each other, right? But you're gonna forget that. Chances are giga high you're just simply... Oh, God. No, I'm not gonna survive this. No, not gonna happen. Should have watched what's going on, but I don't know. Do you think I have enough resistances here? I think I have enough. I think I need this. Let's tilt them more. You know what's funny about haunting guys? They might... That's... You know what it is, actually? First of all, I think haunting guys is a good choice in this case. Let's get that out of the way. But it actually kind of serves as a team mentality boost. And hear me out. Hear me out, okay? They have a reason, like a certified reason now to feel like, hey, we lost because of this. The haunting guys. They can do it. So it should relax them a bit. Please don't surrender. Please don't surrender. Why do they form on me again? Well, thanks for watching this game, my friends. This Thresh looks like Tarek, doesn't he? I need to respond to a message real quick. Just a personal message and then I'll be back. Okay, now I'm back. Why do you always take Ignite instead of Flash? Last match, I think that there was a moment with Silas, right? There was a moment with Silas, and he just died, and that's big, you know? These guys spend more time with keyboards than us. Yeah. WASD movement, WASD movement is gonna fix their LP. Yeah. A tank Yorick, too bad it doesn't work. Bro, look at this. Last game 3-0, 4-5, 15, 11-9. This one doesn't count. I could go into what happened there, but you wouldn't care, I think. All of these games are won with tank. Look at this. It doesn't end. Okay, there's a defeat. I'm not going to show you that. Okay, some of these are lethality. These last three, right? How can you say it doesn't work? How can you say it doesn't work, my friend? I heard you talk about jiu-jitsu in one of your YouTube videos. Any tips for a white belt? Ego. Put your ego aside. It's going to be way easier. It's going to be... Unfortunately, one of the things about jiu-jitsu is are those injuries. And I got injured immediately, and it's not a big injury, but it's something that I still feel. And it's like, what the F, you know? It was like... no, I don't feel it, but if I move my... If I hang from a monkey bar in the right way, I will feel it in my elbow just a little bit. So, going back to advice, be giga careful. It's just, unfortunately, it's just such a deadly sport that, and you know, the heel hook is a prime example of that. You twist the ankle, and you twist it in such a way that you can't feel until it's too late. And that's like about the worst thing you can ever do to a training partner, right? The guy's not gonna tap, and you're gonna F his, thing, his knee. And that's why just do stuff slowly, and it's just the ego, take ego out of it. It's just that, on my first class, I go in, two guys were smashing each other. One of them was, wheeled out on a, walked out on a stretcher. First class. And it's, and that's insane. That's honestly insane, you know. I still think that both my daughter and son, either or, I will make sure that they go to an activity of some sort like that, you know, either jiu-jitsu or wrestling. But yeah, that would be my number one white belt looking to improve. But actually, you asked me to improve, so I remember, you know what, I'm a white belt too, by the way, but I've been to, like, I don't know, half a year of classes, and I remember that it just comes to you, and you kind of just like, I really like the idea that if you don't know what to do, try rolling, you know, doing a front roll. What is it called? When you put your head to just roll forwards, yeah, that's something you can do. I tried it, of course. There's bad teams that it works. When your team is bad, tank Yorick is just bad. No, every Yorick is bad if your team is bad. I don't know what you're dreaming there. Try playing Trinity Force Yorick against a Fed team. You're not gonna exist anymore. Two guys were smashing each other. You know what smashing can mean? Sex, right? Don't care. Honestly, when I say that, I don't care. I don't mean it that way, and if people take it that way, you know, who cares, actually? And I personally, I can tell you this, I always have the shield of English is not my first language, so I can say crazy shit, and no one's gonna care. People are gonna care, but I'm just gonna say, hey man, relax. Relax, boy. Relax, boy. Father, just tested your lethality build and it slap. Now granted, yes, if your team is struggling really hard and you're going for some kind of a giga pushing build, which is for example the Hydra and Hullbreaker, yes, I agree. You could just straight up sometimes TP side lane and just finish the Nexus off. It's just that it happens so rare these days that I almost don't even think about it that much, you know? I kind of don't think about it that much. And I promise, if I'm like 3-0 or 2-0 before my first item, I'm gonna get Black Cleaver and go lethality, I promise. Don't you worry about that. Don't you worry about that. So if you heard your friend say, hey, do you know about this game called Look at the Screen? Would you be more intrigued than, hey, do you know about this game? This game did not delete itself? Because I think that people sometimes communicate, not sometimes, obviously they communicate a lot with just, you know, mouth to mouth, word to word, what it's called. Not mouth to mouth. Again, you're going to say that, hey, man, this is not the way you use words. And it isn't, I understand. Oh no, oh no, 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 I messed it up. Messed up my farming. Unfortunately, the name has almost nothing to do with the, you know, with the game itself. If it's the date this game did not delete itself. But of course I like it, you know. You know what I personally like? I like when movie titles don't make sense. They don't tell you what's gonna be in the movie. It's like, and then, for example, The Shining. That's such a good title. Because before you watch the movie, you think, what? There's Jack Nicholson there. Is that about a why is The Shining? What is that? And then when you watch the movie, you understand what it means. It's not even like a big deal. It's just like, it's like almost not in front view of the movie, you know, what The Shining means. But it's cool. It's cool, you know. I like that very much. So maybe it's cool. You know, this game did not delete itself. Oh God, it's him. It's him, and he's gonna catch me. Yep. Well, in this case, of course, I would have liked to have Flash. Honestly, let's be honest. Flash would have been great. What is my boy Bard doing there? What is my boy Bard doing there? I did. Have you played pre-rework, Yorick? Do you mean like the old one? No, I have not. That is not. If someone tells you, hey, Pokrick has played pre-work Yorick, that is not going to be accurate. I'm just not. Sorry. Which server do you play on? EU, Nordic, and East. East, not Yeast. Okay, okay, he caught me. Don't like that at all. Obviously, Swain is nothing, you know. When I play Yorick mid, and this doesn't mean that Swain is bad or Swain is like a bad character to play. It's Yorick will win against any mage if he plays like this, like a tank, especially a tank. But it's not about winning the 1v1. It's more about you have to look at the Trundle and think, okay, so what can I build so that I'm strong against Trundle and Swain? Not, you know. And in this case, I actually should have, yeah. Okay. Yeah. I don't even need to explain anything there because I felt like, hey, I don't want to go there, but he's trying so hard. Let me do that. And I'm dead. East and Nordic. I don't know, it's EU, Nordic and East. It used to be Nordic and East, definitely, because I remember reading that and thinking, okay, whatever, Nordic and East, that's what I'm going to say. Yeah, I really got to be careful because these Trundle ganks are really insane. They, you need some kind of miracle. You need great positioning to avoid those. Really great positioning. Because Swain doesn't care. He's just gonna wait for the gank and then CC me, and then, you know, he's gonna be partying. Oh? Does he get another one or what? No, he does not. Very good. I don't know why, but your VTube avatar reminded me of Cat in the Hat. Cat in the Hat. They always rush Bommy's item. No. I rush it now because it's Swain. And I believe that getting magic resist push item is better than other choices. But maybe, you know, you can give me your 2 cents if you want, because you know. Oh, he hit me. Is it always a Sunfire Radiance rush? No. If I believe that I will need Thornmail, I will rush Thornmail. I like rushing Thornmail very much, and I think Thornmail is again even a better rush than the other choices. But this one is good. You know, this one is good. Obviously, he's getting the plated steel caps, and that's pretty good. You know, it's fine if he gets plated steel caps and you rush something like this. You're winning, boy. You're winning because, you know, obviously you do AD, you know, AD, but it's, you know, it's just it's not that much for him to do that. Unfortunately, it's almost the same fate as the last game, only this game it's not that the laner roamed, it's more about the ganks that I received and wasn't able to avoid. So, you know. Oh, your comp is full AD. See, okay. He's smart, actually. So. Oh, it is true. So that's why I need to rush Liandry's even quicker. Because if I get Liandry's as my next item, I will be semi-AP, so I will kind of be doing at least a little bit of, you know, AP damage. But this is a tough draft. We might have lost in the draft, actually. What's your opinion on WSD? Nothing really. I didn't even know it, you know, it can be done. And then I thought, okay, it can be done, but junglers have trouble. I wonder how they will fix the junglers, you know. I think if you want to play WSD, you should be able to. But, you know, it seems like it's weird because bot lane is going to be OP now. They're going to have to somehow, you know, switch them up somehow. Not switch them up, but nerf them a little bit at least. Yeah, as you can see, it really doesn't matter how ahead he is. He's just gonna lose the lane. But, oh, he's gonna hit me with that ball, right? Yeah, of course. I can't recall like that. I can't recall like that. Why build tank items, one-shot waves, and stay back from ganks? Bro, let's think about the logic of what you said. Do you think up until this point I would have had the money for... I got ganked twice before I even would have had the Tiamat, so it would have already been not... it wouldn't have saved me. And after the first... After you get your first item, it's just not that important anymore to stay, you know, to kind of be safe from ganks. But, you know, the logic is kind of okay, but it just doesn't... you need 3,300 gold to do what you want it to do. You know, it is what it is. You just don't have that. You will have to avoid ganks. There's not going to be... You will have to avoid ganks, you know, by your own mind. There's no other way. And people say sometimes, oh, you need flash to avoid ganks. No, you're just gonna, you know, you're gonna burn flash and get ganked again. You have to avoid ganks by, you know, being smart, basically. The thing is, you can build Hydra. It's a good item. But building these tank items, I believe that they are better if you know the draft. Just if you know the draft. The big problem with Hydra is it's expensive. It's just expensive. Thank you, Swain. That's why I'm silver. No, what you're saying is fine. It's just that you could definitely do that, and it's, you know, at this point I think I have enough, and I would have had Hydra right now, so I guess it helps a little bit, but still, you know, if you say that because you see that I'm 2-0, again, you know, it's kind of like faulty logic a little bit there, just because of the time. Oh, Swain. Oh, Swain, I don't think he should win this. Although he is quite strong, actually. What the F? Okay. It's too bad Maiden died. If Maiden didn't die, I would just be able to push here because he doesn't have ult, right? I know I said that Swain is an easy opponent. It's just that I guess he got too much gold and too many ganks, so he can kind of a little win this a little bit. Why grasp? Yeah, the other runes are worth. And I think for mid and late, it's better. Yeah, I would choose Comet if there was a way to swap and have these green runes. I would choose the Comet, but unfortunately, you cannot. So. Obviously, it's not good if you can't swap. If you can't, you know, if you can't trigger it. Oh god, I'm not gonna get this. Did you see what I hit? I hit that little creature. And I didn't get the cannon because I hit that creature. On Twitch, ad blockers don't work. Yeah, that's why YouTubers need to to find other sources of income because people just watch with ad block. Okay. Is this your job, Mr. Rick? It's half. It's half of my job. And I'm really hoping on enough success on the first Steam game so that I can ideally be full-time game dev. And, you know, I would accept at least partial. Obviously, I would accept, you know. Oh, we can't do this. Not gonna happen. You know what's the problem? I messed up my wall. But the thing is, they recently buffed Harold in the sense that, oh, I thought that he's gonna be here. Okay. We don't want to fight this. Why am I left hanging with the worst end of the stick here? Why am I left hanging there? What is the other half? Web development and game development. A little bit of the BONEDLE, actually. The BONEDLE brings in a little bit of money. Money. Okay. Okie dokie. The idea, of course, is to get some wave clear as this tank, Yorick, and I think it's an illusion if you think that, for example, oh, in this game I should build something else, because if you are 0-3 and the enemy is so ahead, yeah, I could have Titanic, and yeah, I could probably push a little bit faster. But, you know, when you will get caught without the resistances, you're gonna feel it, and, you know, you might even... Whoops, almost. Almost caught me. Personally, I may be wrong, but I'd rather personally donate money to a streamer and use ad blocking rather than give him more value. Why? Just buy premium. That would be cheaper than you know, than giving to streamers. No, I get what you're saying. It's just that it doesn't really make much sense in the case of having the premium, YouTube Premium, because creators earn if you watch videos from YouTube Premium with YouTube Premium. So, you know, it's kind of like I think it's just a cheaper option for you as a client, no? Careful. Monthly subscriptions are scary. Yeah, but I say that only because you say that you would donate to a streamer, you know. So I assume that you know, you want to donate to, I guess, multiple streamers, or, you know, the ones you watch. Oh no, they're gonna catch me now. Yeah, I don't think I can win this now. He's way too fed and has way too many dragons and everything. The raid boss. $10 one-time payment every month. Yeah, but I don't want to argue about you too much because, you know, I respect, you know, it's your choice and whatever. But I'm just saying that, let's say you watch 5 streamers. So then some of them don't get the money, right? Or do you give all of them 5? Because premium works on all. Okay, now I want... Actually, I already think that this game is kind of very, very hard to win. But I kind of want to fight this Swain. Just to see... Oh god, I can't even finish the wave now. Yes. I actually should have finished the wave. I didn't even see them coming here. But I felt like, hey, I need to leave. Bard. I think Bard's ult... I'm not flaming Bard, you know, whatever, he tried. But I think in this case he you know made it a little bit easier for the enemy to do that. Oh, that Swain is really having the time of his life. He even cancelled my home guard just now. Easy game. Easy game. Yeah, you really should pay attention to the jungler. It's, you know, when you don't, this will happen and, you know, it's just gonna be sad. That's it. I'm just sometimes too lazy to look at where the jungler is and, you know, where can I, you know, ward and what should I worry about, you know, all that jazz. He has a nice skin, I like it. He looks like my dog, who passed away some time ago. A long time ago, actually. Okay, last match. I think it's the last match. Let me check. Okay, I need to send something to the wife. Just real quick. She actually needs that. She requires that beaver video where the beavers were fighting each other. By the way, have you seen Trump's mother? The way she looks like? She looks exactly like him. That was insane. A friend sent that to me and I thought, what the F is going on there? She looks exactly like him. She actually looks like him in a wig. But to be fair, the wig is not even, you know, it's not far, the hair is not far from okay, I sent the beaver video. She wants to show the beaver video to her mom. I get what you're saying. They are the same picture.
What did I do?
Hello, Sophia. Welcome. Welcome back.
Fear not. I will make use of your corpse.
Is Yorick rarely banned in a game? Yeah, it's quite rare. It used to be much more rare, but now it's like, I don't know, let's say 1 out of 7 lobbies there's a ban on Yorick. Gigachild, thanks for being such a Gigachild. And welcome everybody who received a membership gift. That is so nice of you. Mel is gonna be mid. And I think Silas is gonna be in the jungle. That is a prime time to build some magic resist. Just a prime time. I don't know, is there a way people test titles for games? Because I do understand that this game did not delete itself immediately raises your ears, right? But do they, if they are in the Steam store and they open the page, would they like that the name of the game is a meme? When they, for example, buy it, would they prefer for it to have like a real name, like look at the screen? But I guess both names are really meme-like. Why never use skins? I have used skins, but you know, I just like the regular one. It's good. You know, I like it. I like it a lot. Oh, Nocturne is in the jungle. Okay. Nocturne in the jungle. This looks like a game where I could build Hollow and Thornmail. Hollow Thornmail. Enemy top is mentally unstable. Babysit. That is horrific. That's such a horrific thing to do, you know? Okay. It's interesting. I squeezed in 4 games into the stream. Usually in 2 hours I only get 3. Oh, it's because we surrendered one of them very quickly. And by we, I mean I was, by the way of democracy, forced to jump out the window. Real Pokrick? Yes. Zeri just flashing. Just flashing like a top G Chad. And look at what I'm gonna do now. Look at what I'm gonna do now. Boom. I'm sorry, I gotta squeeze out every single drop of being ahead that I can. Actually, it's not that. I'm not even trying that hard. You know, I saw that somebody did this, and I thought, okay, why not? Why not? Why not do that? Yeah. She can one-shot wall. Yes, unfortunately she can. There is something to that. I do know about that, yeah. I have heard about that something a little bit. Oh god, I might die. I have to fight, otherwise I die. Yes, there we go. There we go. Oh, this is crazy. This is just absolutely crazy. Look at this. This was something, because if I run away, she nibbles me and then I don't have enough. He flash? Does he flash? No, he does not. Not enough, guys. Let me slap this Silas real quick, thank you. Although I did lose a little bit more health than I thought. Yeah. Is second wind better than cookies? I have both. But I would say that cookies are always better for Yorick, because he heals from cookies. You know, he increases this. Oh, I might lose some health here. Mel is actually... I used to think that Mel is a very easy opponent, but... Boom. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Mel? No flash? I should have pinged it because she could go in. Actually, no, she can't. Yeah, I do understand that Mel players used to not know. Yeah, I agree, I agree. Also, Mel was a little bit OP in the beginning, and it kind of coincided with people not knowing how to play her, and it was just easier. Easier with Comet and Scorch. Yeah, I would say it's like 5% easier, which is, you know, which is enough. It's enough. It's not like I'm saying, oh, it's just 5%. No, 5% is good. You know, 5% is gonna... She's just gonna be 5% lower, so... You can nibble her. Let me do a little bit of this. Okay. Okie dokie. I don't think you eat enough cheese IRL. Something to think about. Why would you say that? I just ate some cheese before the stream. No. Like half an hour before the stream, I ate some cheese. You do not accuse me of that, okay? Although, in general, I do eat kinda little, you know. It's not too much. I would agree about that, yes. What kind of cheese? It was, oh god. This guy again here. Mel is gonna use her ult, isn't she? I'm sorry, Silas. What happened? You know Fallout, there was this song where I don't remember what the ladies were singing, but then they said, "Oh, what happened?" You know the song? It was maybe about some kind of going on a fishing trip or something, not liking civilization, something like that. And then they say, "Oh, what happened?" Somebody has to know. Somebody has to know. A civilization is a thing for me to see. It goes something like that. Fallout 3. It's a song against the civilization. No, it wasn't the cheese with holes. It was not. I'm actually thinking, do I even need to get this magic item? Maybe I just go straight for the magic resist. I mean, maybe I just go straight for the AD one. I actually could go straight for the AD armor one and then swap to here at some point. Not swap really, but kind of try to fight them. No, my friend, not gonna happen. Actually, oh, it is gonna happen. It is gonna happen, boys. We're only 2 here. We are only 2 here. Yeah, I can't do nothing. I don't know why Mel is... Okay, Mel. I found it. Garen dead. Nocturne dead. Or although... Bingo bongo, yeah. Yeah, but is there the lyric like, "Oh, what happened?" Because sometimes I think about that when somebody does something that doesn't make any sense, you know? What are you doing, Silas? I actually gotta be really careful about this Silas, because he could do stuff. I need healing, yeah, that's why I'm chasing him. I felt like the only way for me to survive is if I can get a Q off there. Bingo bongo, yeah, that's the thing. That's the thing. The actual name is problematic. What is the actual name? Magazine, what happened? Yeah. I think that's the right one, yeah. Yeah. How can you even know that, man? AP1 has better scaling on health passive. What? What? What do you mean? This one? 23 and 28. Okay. The only problem with this is that it only works very close to the, you know, to the guys. I don't know if this is a good swap. Maybe we can take the tower than it is. Gwen is getting fed, which is absolutely fine by me. I don't care. I need to start hitting these guys. Come on. You don't have to take every single one. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Is he coming here? He's not. We got big fed from this. Very 1940s way of thinking. Yeah, but it's about not liking the civilization and criticizing especially the, you know, 1940s of the West. Hey, boy. Does he really win this? I don't think so. Maybe he does. Maybe I'm not that smart. Oh no, he does have ult, right? Oh, sweet Jesus. I didn't know this. He's 5. He had 5 kills. Oh no, why am I inting like that? Why am I inting like that, my friend? I can't be doing this. I cannot be doing this. I guess his ult is also like really low cooldown. Because I kind of thought that, you know, maybe he's gonna it's gonna be on cooldown or something. What's going on here? What's going on here? Oh, so the song is called Through the Eyes of a Savage? Yeah, I guess it's problematic. It's I think that, you know what it is? The word savage. Okay. I need to survive this. That flash was funny, of course. Oh god. No, 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 no. They catch me. They catch me. At least they baited something out of that. The word savage is meant to be used as someone who is living in a forest, I guess. So if you're living in a forest, it's fine, you know. If it's used, you know, at people who are, you know, kind of like, I don't know. I guess I can see that it's problematic. In Latvian, we also have this word mežonis, which means it's literally translation of savage. It's just that if it was literally translated to English, it would be forester or something like that. The word forest is in it. So you can immediately sort of, when my mother used to call me a savage when I was doing stuff that was, you know, okay. What is, I actually started inting, I apologize for that. I should definitely stop ending here. The name is Bingo Bongo. Oh, so it's not, that's not the name. Really need to stop this Garen. Because if Garen gets ahead, he just continues doing this stuff, and, you know, we kind of need somebody to take care of that. I'm not sure how I would do that, you know, maybe even more damage items. No, tank items, I mean. Oh, how did he slip out? Should have waited before I know for a fact he's in, before I ignite there. Okay. Yeah, but people use the word inting, not that, you know. Oh, he is there. Okay, this is the last one I pressure like this. This is the last time. Okay. Because he's, you know, his CDs are coming back up. And he's too fed for me to handle. Okay? Too fed. Once I get Leandries, now that's when I can start cooking something. Too fat to handle, yeah. He's not too fat, but he's enough. And Garen is interesting like that. When he's just a little bit more fed than you are, it seems like you can't do absolutely anything because he just does the, you know, his combo and stuff, and that's the end of that. I do believe that Thornmail counters this guy very much, so we'll see. We'll see. Magazine? What happened? Yeah. If Garen shows up, yeah, he's gonna show up. He's gonna show up. Silas, stop it. Silas, stop it. Okay. Silas, was it worth it? Was it worth it, Silas? That's my question. Was it worth it? If you get Leandries, I will. Come on. I don't think we'll surrender before that. Don't you even dare question that. And then we'll see who's the boss, right? Although it's still going to be really close. Against the Garen specifically. Binga bonga 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 bonga. You know what I should ask? If I have to make a poll just literally just about the name of the game. If you hear the name of the game, which one are you more interested in? Because then I'll have a normal number. It's not going to be relying on... okay. Okay, Garen. I'm here to slap a little bit. Slap here and there. Okay, I'm going to wait until I know for sure he dead. There we go. There we go. We needed that 500. That cool 550 or whatever it was. 535. What am I doing? You need to use your Q if you want it to not, you know, burst you up in the air. Smash you up in the air. Yeah, it is. Inting, of course, means intentionally, but people use it... they just use it when you're dying. Because, you know, there are some arguments. You could say that, for example, you're not paying attention enough. So you are kind of intentionally losing because, well, it's not that. Nah, I take it back. I'm going to make a poll. I'm going to make a poll because I want to see, like, the number. Because I'm afraid that people are going to think it's too meme-like. But maybe the name is too incredibly strong. It's so strong that it's going to offset all of the people who say, I don't know if I want to buy this game. It's too meme-like. Recklessly going into it. Yeah, that's the way you should understand it. It's not what it means, quote-unquote, but that's the way you should understand it if you want to know what people mean when they say it. For example, Bwipo says it all the time. When he starts dying a lot, he says, I'm inting. And he's kind of my hero. In League of Legends. I used to not have a hero in League of Legends. I used to think, I don't care. But now I do care. No, it's like, okay, Mr. Garen. Oh, she almost got it. It's not that I do care too much, but he just kind of, I don't know, he kind of charmed me with his knowledge, and his, the way of his speech. I started watching him, and I actually wait every time when he uploads a video. I wait because it's funny, He's very interesting. He's some sort of a genius. You know what I noticed? He absorbs the vocabulary of the champion that he plays, and he uses it in his own way. For example, when he plays the Bomba, Gragas, he says Bomba, but he doesn't say it the way the Bomba guy says it. He has his own twist. And when he plays Mundo, he says push, 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 but he does it a little bit differently. He does it in his own way. So, yeah. The way you charmed us, not really, because he is very, very, very knowledgeable about the game. Well, he's a professional player. He's an all-star, right? So, it's a little bit different. I charmed you actually in a different way. You don't know this, but I have, for every single subscriber on my channel, I have that, those little dolls where you put needles in them and then you put a curse on them. I have a reverse version of that. I try to, okay. I just have a reverse version of that, and then you're charmed and you want to watch the channel, Voodoo, reverse voodoo, yeah. I wonder what she's afraid of. If someone's going there or something? Yeah, of course they are. These dashes, man. These dashes. Dashes everywhere. No, 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 no. What are you doing? What are you doing? I don't know. I don't think we win this. I don't think we win this at all. Especially me. Bad. My bad, actually. I should have not been there, and people wouldn't have thought that that's a good place to be. You might be right. I might not get to Landry's even. This is true. Subscribing to Mr. Poker cured my lung cancer. Oh, you're actually right. Voodoo. How do we lose this? I understand that we lose it, but so quickly? Guys. Okay, I'm sorry. I didn't know that I can die in one fight and we can lose the game. So yeah, I'm just going to quickly make the poll. Please stay and vote in the poll. I'm going to be really happy if you do. The poll is only on YouTube, so unfortunately, yes, it's going to be only on YouTube, but still, if you would be so kind as to vote in it, title for game, which is more intriguing? I don't know how to write that. Interesting. This game did not delete itself. And the other one would be look at the screen. I also removed the prison guard simulator. I already explained, but it is what it is. I had to remove it because it doesn't make it. People are going to be really mad if they try to play a prison guard simulator and it doesn't work. I know that a lot of people will vote for this game did not delete itself. I understand that. I just want to see how much. What is the difference, right? So thank you very much for voting. I will greatly appreciate if again, if you vote. And yeah, thanks for watching. Thanks for watching this stream. Unfortunately, I had the bad luck of losing more games than I win. by one game. But it is what it is. It is what it is. I have to add back my master icon because, you know, I think yesterday I got promoted. I really, you know, it would be kind of cool to reach Grandmaster one day, you know. I wonder what I have to do to reach it. Because it seems like I don't know, I feel like I'm not learning too much, too many new things when I play. Very one-sided. It is one-sided, and it's probably going to be more one-sided if more people vote. Where's the poll? Unfortunately, it's only on Twitch. What if the game premise was that it was actually trying to delete itself? You had to keep looking at it like the game basis is now, but the title would fit better. Can you write that again? I'm not sure I understood. Yeah, if you want to vote, you the poll is not on Twitch. It's only on YouTube. I maybe misspoke. What if the game premise was to look, trying to delete itself? I guess I could kind of force. Plays into the current talk of killing games. Oh, interesting. Obviously, it would be cool if I could use the word kill. This game did not kill itself. Then it would be really cool, but I'm thinking, hey. I cannot market the word kill anywhere. So, guys, actually, let me check. Steam powered. And I'm actually, you know, I would like to show you more of the game, but the puzzles, I mean, oh God, I need to stop streaming. The puzzles are getting kind of finished, and I think I'm gonna give away a little bit too much if I show it to you. But rest assured, it's gonna be really. It's actually, I don't want to, you know, seem like, oh, you know, I'm making something the greatest thing of all time. But the puzzle, it's going to be very interesting that you will have to complete, because technically you will be able to win the game in 2 minutes and 53 seconds. Technically that's possible. It's just that it's going to be so incredibly difficult. It's going to be almost impossible, because all of the tricks that are going to happen that it's going to make you lose, you will have to kind of play again and again and again to kind of think, okay, I guess I should have put the, you know, the briefcase over here because the money flew here, and the chicken, you know, did this, and the fire spread and whatever. I need the fire extinguisher, etc., 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 etc. I meant. So it's going to kind of like be this puzzle after puzzle, but technically, yes, you will be able to finish the game in 3 minutes if you're some kind of a genius predictor of the future, or just in giga lucky, you know. So, yeah. There's a game called Stallcraft, and that's... I immediately dislike it because it reminds me of StarCraft, and I feel like they are trying to, you know... Okay, let's search for the kill, the word kill. Killer instinct, kill it with fire. Okay, interesting. How do they market something like that? Isn't it like, you know, in... Oh, I'm sorry. Isn't it a big problem when
What's
people...
going on here?
You can't use that word, right? Let me just say that look at the screen sounds better as acronym, LATS. With Latvia. Yeah. Okay, so let's look at the poll. Let's look at the poll results, and then I finish the stream. Thank you for sticking around. So yeah, it's quite one-sided, and I think it's enough to it's one-sided enough to just say that, hey, yes, I should use that name because you know. Yeah, thanks for being here. If you want to see a good game, just watch the first game, because I guess that's when I was the most focused. And that was a funny game and an interesting game. But what do you think about the Mordecai's or AD buff? Oh, that reminds me, I will go and watch Bwipo's video. I will. Do you want to watch it together? Do you want to watch Bwipo's video together with me? Because either I turn off the stream and watch it myself, or I watch it and just, you know, say my thoughts, because I do like his videos. I do like his videos. Okay, I might mute my microphone just for a second, because I have some rice to eat, and you don't want to hear some sounds, you know, some rice eating sounds. So yeah, just give me a couple of minutes before I set up his video. Okay, I'll be back in just one or 2 minutes.
Okay, so
Okay. I think if I press the button that is called transition, I will transition this video into the stream.
I had,
and we will be able to see what our dear friend Bwipo is talking about here. And then we can watch the game. I think it's going to be No, I know it's going to be entertaining, because this is the first game that he uploaded after his break from the, you know, whatever, the MSI or whatever it was called. Is Silas Bug? No, it's not in game anymore. It is not in game anymore, my friends. So yeah, I probably will stop it occasionally to say something.
so MSI, EWC, and then due to the fact that my rental contract ends in November of this year, I decided that if I qualify to China, I would leave for October and like a part of November, basically. and I want to visit Europe after that to visit my family because I haven't been in a while. I decided to break my rental contract and have to move. So I had MSI, EWC, and I had to move out, or I decided it was a strategic move to move out at this time so that I don't have to, pay 2 months of rent because I can't move out when I'm not in LA. Basically, it was just very stressful. The combination of all three things made me not feel like I was up to making content at a high level. And as a result, I decided to simply take a hiatus from streaming. Now that everything's been sorted and life is good, and
By the way, what is the background of
I'm
this?
more than happy to return to stream with hopefully the usual energy, right? So thank you for understanding. I appreciate everyone.
Where
for,
is he?
Still being here and watching. Very kind of you. Nice, got to sidestep that one. That's nice. I went Doran Shield because I am playing against Ignite and I just want to stay healthy. So as long as I don't get all in and die, I'm going to be in a pretty good spot this lane, I'd say. Also,
Interesting that he says that he's playing with Ignite. No, against Ignite with Doran Shield. I've never really thought
so
about
much
it
Maher
that way.
level 1 is crazy. I don't want to get queued with the wave. Might as well dodge that, it's free poke otherwise for her, so we'll see. So I made a big mistake, and I've come to the conclusion, and I'm going to be very, very stubborn about this, that Mordekaiser's killing E second, unless you have a kill angle, a guaranteed kill, is just really stupid. Because his W is a really potent skill, and it helps you trade really, really well. Like right now, I press W, I blocked an entire passive auto proc from her, which is just a good thing, So, I have come to the conclusion that playing around his W cooldown and abusing the fact that you're a resourceless champion that has healing and shielding, because also keep in mind, when you are using your more W, you want to block damage with it rather than heal with it. I'll explain in just a millisecond here why when I can hover over the skill as I'm farming. But if you remember at MSI, I did make a big oopsie.
Oh yeah, I remember
Missed
this.
the E, despite those nerfs.
Oh, he missed the Q as well. What the fuck? Oh, brother.
But
You know what's giga crazy is that the guy, the Sadriel, or what's his name, Cadriel, probably. He immediately saw that, and I was like, what did he miss? Because I don't see that. I just see a fight. I think people are just pressing buttons and stuff. But he saw it immediately.
the reason being is because you gain 35% of the remaining shield as health. So if I WW on a full health shield, I will heal about 100 health. If I W and block 100 damage, which I just did, right? Her basic attack with passive is basically 100 damage. Then I get the equal amount of value that I would have gotten if I had a full shield. This is why you want to W early in trades and block damage like that.
And this is why you play Yorick and you don't play these champions top, because there's insane math that, frankly, we don't care about.
I thought she would walk in there. There I messed up, see? So now I don't want to pop my shield yet because it's going to give me less value. Now that she left...
Well, we do care about it. It's just that it actually... I feel a little bit like there's so much to know.
The trade, I can pop my shield. Do you understand what I'm saying? Really important and very important distinction to make when you're playing this character. A lot of people make this mistake when I watch Mordekaiser's play. Do not WW spam when you're actively engaging in trades. So right now our W's down, and I think I can just 2Q the wave and then press E.
Oh, thanks for the $10. If Yorick didn't exist, who would Mr. Pokrick main? It would be either Gragas, it used to be Gragas, Vel'Koz, or Cho'Gath. Or Singed maybe, but I just don't like the way Singed is immediately put in this category of split pusher, I kind of always wanted to kind of discover who are the split pushers. And by the way, I'm kind of cooking up a Yorick split pushing build that I have tried, but it's gonna have to be played top. So I'm not yet sure, what exactly how exactly it looks like. But I think Yorick might be a very, very good split pusher, and people don't play him like that at all.
And clear it, if I'm not mistaken. So that's the goal here. I'm gonna pop my potion here because she has to hold in me and stop me from doing that.
I don't understand this.
She let me live there. I think if she kept basic attacking me, she would have been in a better spot. Anyway, I have TP. I'm just looking for the hook here. If he hits the hook, I can Q flush. If she flashes
Guys.
it, that's fine. Obviously, then I'm wasting my time a little bit, but that's fine. I think if she just kept basic attacking me and manned up, she would have killed me there, but jungle gap, so I'll play to him. And I'm going to put this Akali through some serious CBT by clicking on this, and now she is miserable because she literally doesn't have the damage to burn through my health bar anymore. I can ignore her and
That's
push waves
interesting.
into
It's
her face.
exactly
I
the
can
same.
just
It's exactly the same for Yorick. If you buy that item, that's it. That's basically it. You know, it's a good question whether or not you should do it, because you're kind of locked into that item. But against that one champion, it's exactly the same. I think Yorick is even worse when he buys it, because I feel like Yorick kind of heals more or something.
tank her trades. She can't do anything. All I need to do is just press Q on her, pull the wave to my side, and just press Q on her, and there's not much you can do about it. I don't deal much damage to her either, but I don't need to. I am inevitable. I don't want to Q the wave because I don't want to put it in a bad spot when I'm being told the enemy jungler can gank and I don't have flash, so gotta be careful. But my Q really deals no damage to her. Like, it's kind of weird. Like, I Q'd her and did 100 damage. Like, am I crazy? It was a single target. It was level 4, right? Okay, 150, that's more like it. I was like, wait, what, really? That's all I deal? It's not huge, but it's better. I'm aiming my Q so I'm not hitting the whole wave, ideally. Now that she's pushed a bit, I can start aiming my Q and hit her and the wave a little bit more, but really be mindful of that. See what I'm saying? That's that W shield value. Also, something to consider is Mordekaiser gains additional value from resistances because of his shield. So, don't be shy to rush Bramble Vest and stuff like this in matchups on Mord. I think it's very potent. Now, if you're someone that likes to play Ignite Mordekaiser, which is definitely very potent, I don't think it's a bad thing at all. I actually think Ignite Mord is probably better in solo queue. You can consider that as well. I think that's pretty strong as well. Just queuing to keep the wave trimmed here.
Recently, I think exactly the same thing for Yorick. I think that he can easily build Bramble Vest and stuff like that. I think I should start playing Yorick a little bit more top, you know? I'm just afraid of those big counter matchups, you know? That's why I don't want to do that.
Oh, that dodges that? I didn't know that interaction worked that way. I thought my Q would reach her still. I'm pulling the wave on mine side and freezing it, and I'm WWing just to heal when I'm not going to interact with her. So my W cooldown gets to cycle a little bit here, which is pretty nice. I'm going to start prepping the wave here to slow push this one into fast pushing the next and recalling, because I don't think anything is going to happen positive for me. Like, I'm just playing this lane to basically wait until she pokes me a bit low. Now, if I stay in lane and infinitely, she can eventually cycle enough W's to start owning me. But if I'm able to, like right now, put my body on the wave and start pushing, I don't think she can stop me, because I can just W the trade if she tries to go on me here. She pops her Shroud, and she just doesn't have the damage to kill me. I'm going to walk up to her and make sure the wave does get the crash here, which it did. And then right now I can recall in peace.
Did it really?
And
Yeah,
go
it
buy
did.
more magic resistance so I can give her even harder of a time to kill me, because I don't think I can ever kill her even if I build damage, right? If I buy haunting guys there, I don't think I'll ever kill her or put her in
What is he
a situation
building?
where I could maybe solo kill her.
Do they have Ape? Oh, they have Annie too. He is really smart about the shop, you know. I feel like I lose to the shopkeeper
WW'd a bit poorly there,
lot.
but all good.
A lot. And it feels like he doesn't lose to the shopkeeper at all.
Whenever you're done pushing, you walk away, WW real quick, reset that W. Because the shield starts decaying if you are not going to reuse it, so be mindful. Like, you're not going to pop it and heal. So nice that on the grubs, you can just Q and they pop your passive
Oh.
immediately. Whenever I have
No.
Legend Haste, I really enjoy hitting the grubs, even just a little bit like that, because it makes my Legend Haste stack quickly. Because every grub that dies is a full stack. It counts as an individual thingy monster you killed, so that's really nice. I hit that Q, that could have been a good one. I don't think I'll ever kill her, but that's not the purpose of my build, it's just to survive. I have TP and I have Rookern on
Interesting.
base, so probably going to take a recall here. Just going to trade a little bit with her. I don't
Hello,
think she
my
can kill me
friend.
because she used your Shroud, so I think I can Q the wave twice here and then base TP. Getting the push out here would be nice anyway. I've basically just completely neutered the Akali, and she doesn't have TP to run away from me and make a play on my team. So what I'm going to do here is TP back, and I'm going to start pushing her in and start even consider hitting plates every time I have a wave under a tower, because she can't do anything about it, and my base damage is sufficient to start hitting her, you know, just like this. My Q cooldown also got pretty low, so I can actually just throw Qs on her tower like this, and she can't do anything about it. Then W, block a tower shot. And now my champion actually is pretty brutal, because I can cycle,
It's funny that he
just
doesn't
spam
care
Qs
about the
basically, because my
clipping.
cooldown starts getting pretty low at max rank.
He doesn't care about the clipping.
So I
on
just spam
the
Q's to push, and then if I hit her, it's just a rough one for her, isn't it? Look at that. She hasn't even got through my Rookern.
microphone clipping.
And whenever I take a tower shot, I just W it like this and just continue to slam a nightfall into her skull. You almost got through my...
Did he?
You almost got through my HP, but she started touching my health bar right now, actually. There you go. I'll do a WW here just to cycle some healing, and then by the time I get to her tower, it'll be almost back up, and I can continue the cycle I was using. Ping here. She probably went for plant or recall. I'm assuming
I have
plant.
never considered even
because she
buying
does,
that item
roam.
that he has now.
Lord starts getting pretty brutal when he can just spam Qs under your tower and just shield your shit, and then if you get ganked, you just 1v2 them. Trundle can actually kill me, so I gotta be a little bit careful at least. Let's take an opportunity to ward here. He is in the top river after all. For her, the move is, unfortunately, she's playing Akali, and she's playing against Kane.
It's interesting that
with a
Trundle
champion that has enough base damage to beat her, push her in,
will
and hit her tower.
steal the magic
So, unlucky.
resist from him with his ult
Unironically, I'm not even joking.
and work
just
against
unlucky.
him, right? That's
She
an
can't fight
interesting
back.
thing that I
That's just
never
her
think
champion.
about, right?
Sucks to suck. You picked it. Also, why I went for the legend haste here, and why I told you hitting the grubs is pretty nice, you know, because getting that extra 15 haste is pretty nice. Also, the small ability haste rune. You see how everything I'm doing to her, all ability haste calculated, or all ability haste reliant. Same thing here. I mean, I'm just gonna hit her tower. Good luck with that. If she's
Kinda
queuing
funny,
me, then
honestly.
I'm winning. Because that means my minions are hitting her tower for longer. I'm taking an opportunity to ward here. You could hit the plant
It's
if you're a bit lower.
kind
but
of funny
I'll
how
be enough.
easy
Let's
this
go push
looks.
again. Someone's probably getting pretty angry I'm doing this to their top laner. We'll see though.
Look at this. The game is like it's not even a game against this Akali. She just loses. There's nothing that is possible there.
I think he's caught on that he needs to just queue the minions. Because if he queues the minions and just tanks my queues like he did, then eventually I'll get tower damage when he recalls. But at least it's easier for him on normal waves. On the cannon waves, it
Isn't
costs
that
him
item
HP, but
an
it doesn't cost him that
overkill?
much. So he just needs to wave clear and run away from me. That's his counterplay, if you're wondering. Right now, 2 seconds on my Rooker and waiting for it. It's up.
Hello, Titus James.
Okay, a little gank angle.
Good morning.
I can walk away from
But
this, I
this
think.
is the very, very end of the stream.
Damn, I don't think I die to her, but I'm not gonna be able to kill her either before the realm ends. This is my fault. I was playing a bit too aggressive when Trundle could gank me, of course. That's the downside. Ward is viable in the highest levels of pro, in my opinion. I used him in MSI. I just played him poorly.
Did you see
He's
my
just, he's a
prank?
champion that is like
I saw your
very-
email.
He's a turtle.
And
he
I
does his own thing on his own
will
terms, on his own
respond to
time,
it.
And, that's
But
if anything
was
goes
the
wrong for
email
him,
prank?
he gets really weak really quickly. That's the real issue with him. So I'm full MR, but I can still push this guy in. I prefer not to lane against him, but okay. As long as my Viego is fine, which I think he is. There's physical
Or
damage
is
ratio. on his
prank
Q,
short
basically.
for
This
platinum
is why
rank?
AD Mordekaiser has been unlocked this this patch basically. It was not an option before this, but my E deals no damage, so I can't EQ the wave. That's a bit annoying. Whatever, I'll just 2Q it.
Did you look back at my original? No, I did not. You probably shouldn't do that because I'm not gonna look back
Sure.
at it. I read it once.
I have teleport, so I'll just base TP. He has his Q, so not sure. We'll try though. That's fine. I mean, you can go crazy there, but I'm not interested. The enemy team is rotating into us with Herald, so I don't want to ruin my condition. Looks like I did ruin my condition. Oh, he took it again? That's crazy. This guy is squeezing the maximum out of that Herald. Time to run for me, though. I got subjugated. I might have to flush.
What is
I think it's subjugated.
subjugated?
I would have been fine. He died here.
What is that ability? I know that there
That's
is
not great.
something like that, but
I want to fight here. I'm going to just press my ult on someone and see what happens.
I think this is the game
That guy, I
where
don't wanna
yeah,
press
he
my
gets
ult
the
on.
hex
Everyone
tech
else is good, though.
plate. No, the experimental hex plate, which is something that come on, you know, you don't really get.
Did on my team not play the game anywhere? Like, we have a Rakan with ult and a Nautilus with ult, and we just can't play the game anywhere? Like, they can just use Tibbers on me like that? Nice. I got the Tri-Brush, I got the gold, pretty good.
It now has a very political statement in it. You made some comments on it. In
If
your
I get him to
video,
Shroud and then
right?
ult him, I can test whether or not it comes with him. It doesn't. That's really nice, actually.
Okay, I'll check it
Q
out. I'll
spam might
check it
kill him, I
out.
don't know.
And I'll
He's
I'll
really
tell you
one,
if I
though.
got a laugh out of it or
1
not.
HP.
Actually, I can
It's
check
good
it
to
out
know
now.
that a shroud doesn't come with him in the realm. That's good to know.
No,
I did my
can't.
job there.
I
If
would
you're
have
wondering like
to
what
close
happened,
the screen.
I made sure that the enemy Akali couldn't flank. I beat her 1v1 and I pushed her out.
I'll
My team
check
just
and
lost 4 versus
respond
4
with
straight up, so not much I can do about that. So she sees she
colon
was 1
and
HP.
D
MVP here. If we kill
if
people
I
here, then
laughed.
we can
And I
continue on
won't
to doing,
respond if I didn't
a little
laugh,
bit of an
okay?
autocan action, so
At least a
definitely
little
should be
bit.
fighting here.
A little bit counts. But it's only a prank on me because I didn't
You
feature
run
the
top lane initially
comment in the
because once you
video.
can start pressuring, then the enemy team, if you win 1v1, is forced to either pull objectives or you're putting them in a situation where you are going to thingy.
By the way, please vote in the poll.
Like you're putting them in a situation where they have to pull the objective or go and match you, and then you win 1v1, so you're doing good for your team, you know? So it's important to realize that. I'll just ult her and 1v1 her. I don't need to beat her, I just need to stop her from playing the game. Like if it doesn't kill my teammates, then I'm doing good. Like I literally just need to jail her. If Akali isn't going crazy and killing my team, then with Annie dead, we should be winning the fight, 4 versus 5. I didn't want to ult Trundle because he's 3 items, and if he ults me, he just straight up kills me. I don't have enough armor, whereas I have a lot of magic resistance, so I can actually survive. That's the difference there, in case you're wondering what my target selection... what constituted my target selection. I know I can't kill her, but she can't kill me either.
I don't
If
know,
stop her
maybe I'm
from
a
killing
bad
me,
person,
you can't kill my teammates.
but I find
in
it
the
a
realm,
little bit
and I
funny
chunk her
when
a
he
little bit and make her
says
use ult and
stuff
If
like,
she
"Oh,
if
can
he
can
holds
we-"
all her tools and she doesn't want to use her ult because I can't die, that's also really good for the game because then I'm gonna put her really low. and
when
she
he
can't
gets a
fight
little
anyway.
bit mad
But
about
she used her ultimate.
his
She was low and
teammates
ended up in a
leaving
situation
him,
where she couldn't contribute much to the team fight.
because it's such a League of Legends
If Trundle
experience.
ganks me, then I can't kill Akali 1-for-1 while he ganks me, but my teammates are in the area, so... Great, something decent. I should have ulted after her Shroud. That's my bad.
What? What kind of a high maintenance skill is that to ult after the
Didn't expect my
shroud?
Q flash. So I
That's
killed her.
crazy. That's crazy.
Nice, we killed him. We end mid? Actually pretty close. Let's just go Baron for safety. I'm gonna do a little bit of Zhonya's and Rylai's here, because I think those 2 items are always good on Mord pretty much. I mean, I'm not going bot. There's way too many people down there. I gotta just push mid here. They could also be mid.
Zhonya's.
Tier 2's gone.
What the
And
F
that's okay,
kind
because
of
I
an
give my team an opportunity to
abomination
push
is
mid
this
here with me.
champion who can do all of this?
Bro, I look at my stats and I'm
If
like,
he ult
I'm
after,
like
yeah,
arena, you know?
the shroud is out.
Like an
I
arena
get
build.
it, I get it. Yeah, that's
Kinda fun,
interesting.
though.
I didn't even, you know, I didn't even think about that.
Well,
What
scared
the
of you.
Trundle doing?
It used to be, not anymore. We don't want to hit mid here, guys. They can't clear the wave.
What
No
the
one wants to
Trundle
siege mid.
doing?
Just me. Okay.
What's going on here?
Give it a try. See how it feels. Hey, the attack speed feels really nice. Honestly, I'm just beating her to death, missing every Q. It's kind of crazy.
Interesting.
Dodge the R2, but I'm gonna have to say goodnight after this. I couldn't get another W in.
I'm gonna have
Hey, yo, I
to say
missed my Q,
goodnight
but if I
after
just
this.
basic attacked her to death, I think I would have killed her straight up. Like, what the fuck? Hey, that was crazy work. That shit felt good.
Interesting. Interesting. I always like watching his videos. I always like watching his videos. So yeah, thanks for watching this. You know, it's interesting to see that Mordekaiser is back. You know, that Mordekaiser is back with his AD thing. And yeah, I might switch to top at some point because I really think that Proxy Yorick might be something. I really think that Proxy Yorick might be something that could be played. I'm just a little bit, you know, I kind of don't want to play top, but I guess we can, you know, I guess I can play top a little bit. What if it increases the win rate? Who knows? Who knows? Maybe it's gonna go down a bit. So it's 67 to 33. That's a huge difference. It's not as one-sided as it was before, but it is still very, very, very definite that people, You know, I also was a little bit worried that, hey, if I name the game, this game did not delete itself. There are some people who are big mad that you are kind of, they will think, oh, it's political, you know, he's against Trump. And I get it that in this case, it is more against Trump in this current time. But I don't think that's a, I think that's that's one of those things which is, what do they call it, bipartisan or something? So, but I was still worried that some people are going to be big mad and just going to think, oh, F this thing, you know. But I guess, you know, it's one of those things where you just can't please everybody, right? You just can't please everybody. So, thanks for watching, my friends, and I will see you next time, okay? I will see you next time. They hate because it's the most popular thing on the internet right now. Huh. Well, then I should cash in on it, at least on the, you know, on the wish lists, because the wish lists are going to be something that is going to be pretty important before I launch the game, right? So Titus James, thank you for being here. Ayush, thank you for being here. Erickson, thank you for being here. Jerry does it. Thank you for being here. Is that a Minecraft something in your icon? I have never played Minecraft, but I do know that that's either pig or something, or the villager or something. Sophia, thanks for being here. Who else? Carlitos. Nixie, thanks for donating that cool that $10 bill. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot. Muhkus, ABN, Mike. I'm not sure who is here still. So thanks for watching this, and I will see you next time.